Welcome all. So today's topic is black magic done on houses. Okay. Now I have talked about black magic done on houses, offices, premises, commercial units, all of that before as well. But there is a different twist, a little twist to what I will be talking today, because many of you have been asking this question from me, that I'm talking about people who are sure about the black magic which is there existing in the present house or in their previous houses. Okay, so the twist is that I would not be talking about the symptoms, but I'll be talking about few things which you need to take care and you need to understand before even you get the diagnosis done for your houses for the black magic. Okay, this is a very, very important topic and a very general questions that most of you ask me, and of course individually on the mails we do inform, but today, since I'm talking about this on YouTube, it will be much more clearer to all of you. Okay, so let's get started. Now you need to understand the scenario that I'm trying to portray out here, or the scenario that I'm trying to focus on is that many of you asked me that you were staying in previous houses. Maybe it was a rented apartment, maybe there were several rented projects or rented houses or offices that you were actually dealing with, or you were actually working in or staying in the residence, for example. Okay, it can be an office also. If you're working in an office and if you have your own business, you consider these 2 points together. Okay, but I'll be talking more about the house at this point of time. So for example, if you were staying in lot many rented apartments before you could buy your own house, and if presently you're staying in your own house, and even if you're not staying in your own registered house, and even still it's a rented house, and now you have come to the conclusion with the self-analysis and all the symptoms that I mentioned previously in different videos or through any articles on Google that you must have gone through, that there is certainly something really, really wrong in your house premises or office premises as well. Okay, if this is something that you're actually sure and now you want to go ahead with the diagnosis, the question you ask me is that, and the team is that, since these were 5-6 houses or 2-3 houses or maybe more than that, okay, depending on your past situations and scenarios of life, how many diagnoses are needed? How many houses the diagnoses are needed? And some of you don't even remember the addresses of different houses that you shifted, because those were rented apartments, and a person doesn't tend to remember all those complete addresses of these places. Okay, so you need not worry on this. The clarification out here is that the present house that you're actually staying in, whether it is rented or whether it is your own, you need to give the complete address for that house. Okay, and the complete photographs of that house, each and every corner photograph of your house, starting from the entrance to your washrooms, to your balconies, to your storerooms, to everything. Okay, I sometimes recommend to give the photographs of your cupboards as well, where your clothes are kept, because many times the entities are hiding themselves among the clothes. Why? I'll give you a reason for it. Because you have your body smell in it. Even when you have the washed clothes, somebody from the house picks up and puts them in the cupboard, right? You would at least pick up that one thing to even put it on a hanger, or put it on your put it inside your these wooden chest and all of that, no matter wherever you're keeping it, isn't it? So that touch therapy which is yours, which belongs to you, is present there, and through that also they start taking their own feelings, or they start doing a lot of things in a negative way to expand and to explore or to expose the negative energy around you. Okay, are you understanding what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that each and every corner, each and every cupboard of yours, okay, where especially you have the clothes kept, it should be sent to us. That is one. Okay, secondly, you also need to understand one thing, that for example, if you're a black magic victim and your cure is going on, or your cure is done for that matter, that is the body, your aura cure is done. That does not mean that if separately your house is under any black magic process separately, that will be cured automatically. No, that will not happen. For that, you will have to get it cured separately. Please be very clear. And whatever the negative energies will be present out there will certainly affect you. It is just that now you are shielded if you are actually a black magic victim and you've taken the protection of black magic. you will be shielded. But that headache, that struggle of being in the house, or even the happiness and the cheerfulness in the house, of course, will be missing. And in fact, your mind would be heavy. You will not be able to take a certain amount of correct decisions, or forget correct decisions also, for that matter. You would not want to stay in the house for long hours. You will always have some sort of a issue. Maybe sometimes it really depends on what kind of black magic is thrown inside your house. Okay, sometimes people also dig few things through nails, these copper nails or these iron nails against your name in your house, and you don't even realize it. Your relatives come and do it, and even if they don't come inside your house to do it, they can very well do it by having your address in the house. Forget the address. One more important thing that I want to tell you is that even if you have not given your address and you are actually living a hidden life or a secretive life, if you have not mentioned your premises to anybody, you will be shocked to hear, and of course people who are aware of this will not be shocked, people who are connected with me, you will be surprised to know that your addresses of the house or your office premises can be taken out on Amavasya and Puranmasi nights through the process of Tantra, through the process of different things of Tantra. Okay, now these things were did, like I always say, all these things were did for the betterment, but it's just that now these evil black magic practitioners know that way out, because this is a subject, this is an art, this is a formula. Okay, and they apply that. So never think that if you have not given an address to somebody, you are safe. No, it is not like that. So my recommendation to all people who are coming for the diagnosis of the houses as well, and they have shifted several times, not to worry. Point one is the present house will do the diagnosis for all the previous houses. So that means if there are few things which are coming from the past houses that you were actually staying before, that will be diagnosed in the present location of yours, because that thing mostly travels wherever you travel. That means no matter 100 houses, for example, you change, but that negative energy will be present in the present premises where you actually staying. Okay, so this also you need to know. So don't worry, get the diagnosis done for your present house. All the other previous houses negative energy will be gauged in that itself, and once it comes out to be confirmed that yes, you are a part of a negative energy which is present in the house, I would strongly recommend you to get the cleansing of the house done and the removal of the black magic done from the house, because this can actually eat your property. It can create a damage in your property. Maybe it will create hurdles between the property division as well, and sometimes your health issues, and sometimes your growth issues, and of course it can be dangerous overall also. Okay, sometimes you start having robberies in your house, you start having losses in your properties, so many things, and even then sometimes because of these entities present out there, sometimes they tend to push you from the stairs. All that happen depending on different cases. Okay, so that's about it. I wanted to talk about this black magic done on houses and office premises, and if you're actually facing any sort of confusion regarding this, I have clarified this. You can get your diagnosis done even if you have different houses which have been changed. Okay, and do get the remedy done, because this is very important, whether from us or whether from anywhere else, like I always say. Okay, so that's about it. Next week I'll come up with another topic. Till then, goodbye.